The middle way is like the sharp edge of a sword, sharp enough to cut, but not so sharp as to cut the hand that wields it.
Hello, wisdom seeker. Welcome back to Eastern wisdom and philosophy, your compass to the hidden treasures of ancient Eastern philosophies. In the ever-quickening pace of the modern world, the quest for serenity and inner balance becomes increasingly paramount. Here, we delve into the depths of these timeless philosophies, uncovering teachings that guide us towards a more harmonious existence and a life full of purpose and fulfillment. Today, we are going to explore one of Buddhism's most profound concepts, the middle way, a philosophy and practice that has influenced lives and cultures from India to beyond for millennia. With open minds and willing hearts, let's embark on this journey together. In today's video, we will unravel the concept of the middle way, one of Buddhism's most enlightening teachings. The middle way represents a path of moderation and balance, a notion inviting us to avoid extremes and to embrace equanimity. But before we delve into this concept, let's gain a deeper understanding of Buddhism and how the principle of the middle way can be the stone that paves our path towards depth and balance in everyday life. The title of our journey today is The Path of a Stone and the Depth of Balance, the Middle Way in Life. So, let's explore together how this ancient wisdom can bring light to our daily steps and help us navigate through life's intricacies. The middle way is a central concept in Eastern philosophy, particularly in Buddhism. This teaching emphasizes that balance is crucial for a fulfilling, happy, and meaningful life. According to this concept, extremes in thoughts, emotions, and actions are often harmful and can lead to suffering. Greed, for instance, can result in perpetual dissatisfaction, while excessive aversion can lead to isolation and disconnection. In contrast, the middle way suggests a life of moderation, where excesses are avoided in pursuit of a harmonious balance. By adopting this approach, individuals are encouraged to find a middle ground between extremes, thus fostering inner peace, understanding, and genuine happiness. While following the middle way might require reflection and effort, it is a journey well worth undertaking for those seeking a more enriching existence, the path of a stone and the depth of balance. In the welcoming village where I grew up, my grandmother's house stood out as a refuge. There, an ancestral path of stones, marked by the passage of time, snaked its way through the flourishing garden, inviting introspection and discovery. After navigating the stepping stones of my childhood and facing the challenges of growth, I encountered a philosophy that echoed the lessons I was learning. The middle way. The first stones. At the tender age of 7, I viewed those stones as enormous challenges. Each step was an adventure, a balance test. Like many of us, I began my life journey stumbling, seeking my space, my rhythm, my balance. Daily, we are tested by varied stones. Some are like mountains, imposing and intimidating, while others are small obstacles, almost imperceptible. But that can unbalance us. Originating from ancient Eastern traditions, especially Buddhism, the middle way is a philosophy that emphasizes the importance of balance and moderation. In a society where extremes often capture our attention, this concept re-emerges as a reminder that true wisdom often lies in moderation. In its essence, the middle way reveals to us that true harmony lies not in extremes, but in the balance between them. It is a philosophy and practice that encourages moderation, avoiding the extremes of self-indulgence and self-mortification. By navigating between these polarities, one can achieve a state of equilibrium, leading to a deeper understanding and inner peace. In practice, embodying the middle way presents itself as a challenge, especially in a world marked by polarities. However, through mindfulness and reflection, it is possible to discern when to advance and when to retreat, when to speak and when to listen. fostering a balanced and harmonious existence. Whether in daily decisions, relationships, or moral dilemmas, this concept encourages use to seek balanced solutions and avoid impulsive reactions. The fascination of the middle way is not limited to its practical application. It is an invitation to introspection, self-knowledge, and self-compassion. Recognizing that we don't have to be perfect, that we can seek balance even amid chaos, is a relief and a revelation. The true strength, then, is not in choosing one side or the other, but in walking wisely and balancedly between them. Modernity has brought incredible advances to the corporate environment, but also a frenetic pace that often challenges our ability to maintain emotional and mental stability. Faced with tight deadlines, audacious goals, and fierce competition, it is common to be pulled to one extreme of stress and exhaustion, or conversely, to feel discouraged and unmotivated by the enormity of demands. By incorporating the middle way, we find a strategy to navigate this turbulent sea. It means recognizing that although pressure is constant, we can manage it, one step at a time. Instead of consuming ourselves with the grandiosity of the whole, we focus on individual tasks, making the process more manageable and less oppressive. This approach allows us to prioritize, delegate, and, above all, recognize when we need a break. These breaks, by the way, are essential. Contrary to what many may think, breaks do not represent wasted time, but moments of recharge and reassessment. They are spaces where we can breathe, reflect on progress, adjust the route if necessary, and prepare for the next challenges with renewed vigor and clarity. In other words, breaks often enable us to continue. The vision of the middle way in the corporate environment is not limited to the individual. Organizations that recognize the importance of balance and promote a culture of well-being and resilience are more apt to retain talents, promote innovation, and face adversities. After all, an environment where balance is valued is an environment where people flourish, and consequently, businesses do too. Transitioning from this, let's explore how this concept can be a guiding principle in relationships. Relationships, in their intrinsic nature, are complex and multifaceted. Applying the principles of the middle way in our interactions can cultivate understanding and compassion, laying the foundation for meaningful connections. It guides us to seek a harmonious balance in our relationships, recognizing the importance of give and take. The passion and dedication in the early moments of a relationship are almost palpable. We are enveloped by a wave of intense emotions, where the desire to merge with the other is almost irresistible. However, as important as this dedication is the ability to recognize and honor our individuality. The middle way teaches us to find a balance between closeness and autonomy, allowing the relationship and the individuals within it to flourish. Balance in this context is learning to love without losing oneself. It means understanding that for a relationship to be truly healthy, both parties must feel seen, heard, and valued. The middle way teaches us that love is not about incessantly sacrificing oneself, but about finding harmony between giving and receiving, between listening and being heard. It's essential to recognize that this art of balance in relationships is a continuous journey. Just like the seasons of the year, relationships have their cycles of expansion and seclusion, of burning passion and tranquil love. In all these moments, the middle way serves as a guide, reminding us of the importance of walking together without forgetting the individual steps each must take. Life in its essence is a tapestry, woven with countless threads of experiences, choices, and influences. From the moment we are born, we are shaped not only by our genetics, but also by the environment around us. Society, family, and friends play crucial roles, imposing expectations, values, and norms on us. These influences, although often well-intentioned, can sometimes create a cacophony of voices, making it difficult to discern our own inner voice. Within this whirlwind of external demands and expectations, the middle way emerges as a precious compass. It does not ask us to ignore or openly challenge external influences, but to consider them in light of our own truth. In other words, it is a journey of introspection, where we seek to understand who we really are, what our core values are, and what truly drives us. This internal guide, provided by the middle way, acts as a beacon in the dark. It aids our navigation through the sea of external demands, allowing us to choose paths aligning with our inner truth with discernment and wisdom. Through this compass, we learn to trust ourselves, to recognize our own worth, and to live with authenticity and integrity. Facing this internal journey, the path of stones from my childhood emerges in my mind. It reminds me that balance, moderation, and wisdom are within our reach. Like a tree that bends but does not break in the face of a storm, we can learn to be flexible, to adapt, and to remain rooted in our essence. In the end, we realize the journey is not about attaining a specific destination, but rather about treading the path. The middle way is not a static point, but a dynamic equilibrium, constantly adapting to the ebb and flow of life. Transitioning from this, let's explore how this concept can be a guiding principle in relationships. Imagine the middle way as a musical duet where each partner brings their unique melody, but both harmonize into a beautiful song. In relationships, this principle teaches us to balance our individuality with the needs of the partner. It's not about losing oneself in the other, nor about keeping oneself distant. It's about finding a harmony that respects each one's notes, creating a symphony of mutual support and growth. Applying the middle way in communication is like adjusting the volume of our voice in a lively conversation. Neither shouting to avoid drowning out the other's voice, nor whispering to avoid being overlooked. This balance allows us to be heard, but also to listen, fostering an open, honest, and above all respectful dialogue. It's the reciprocal exchange that builds bridges of understanding. In times of conflict, the middle way is like being the captain of a ship in the midst of a storm. We can't control the weather, but we can adjust the sails. It means not avoiding conflicts, but also not escalating them unnecessarily. It's about seeking resolution through mutual understanding, maintaining calm, and anchoring the relationship in safe waters even when the waves are rough. Finally, the middle way reminds us that a relationship is like a garden. Both partners are gardeners, caring not only for the plants that grow together, but also for those that bloom individually. It's about nourishing the common soil, watering the plants of love and understanding, but also allowing space for each one to shine in their own way. Thus, the garden of the relationship becomes a place of beauty and diversity, reflecting the best of each one. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey and making it to the end of this video. I hope it has inspired you and given you some valuable insights to apply in your own life, helping you find your unique path towards balance and moderation. Remember, the middle way is not just a philosophy, but a practical guide for everyday living. If you found this content helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more insights and reflections. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to ensure you don't miss out on any future content. Let's continue exploring and growing together, embracing the dance of duality and discovering harmony in every step we take. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video.